This is the part 2 of my wash day routine. In this video, I'm sharing with you my DIY protein treatment. Now, if you didn't see part 1, in part 1, I showed you how I do my hot oil treatment. So if you want to watch that one first, I will have it up in the top for you, and then you can come back, or you can watch this one and then you can go and watch that one. And let me just say this is an OG remedy, right? This is not something that is new. Like, creating your own protein treatments and other hair treatments have been going on for centuries, y'all. So I'm just here to share my DIY with y'all. Of course, there are many different ways and ingredients that you can make your own protein treatment, but this particular recipe has been good to my hair so far. So for my DIY, I use 1 full ripe avocado. Make sure your avocado is ripe. I use 1 full egg. I use 4 heaping tablespoons of mayo. As you saw, they were large. So 4 heaping tablespoons of mayo and just 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. So I would say if you have hair that's much shorter than mine, maybe use half an avocado, 2 tablespoons of mayo, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, or on the other side, if your hair is extremely long, then maybe you need to double or triple the recipe. Now you can use whatever blender of your choice or whatever you have. When I initially blended it, it gets thick real quick, right? So I added just a little bit of water to loosen up the consistency, and I just did that 2 different times. So as you can see, the consistency in this video, that's what you kind of want to go for so that it's easy to apply in your hair. So once you get the consistency right, like, you have to blend it and add a little water and blend it. So after shaking it up a few times and mixing it up, then you want to just add it to a straining bag. So this is a cheesecloth bag. Now this is a very important step in this process. Please make sure you strain anything containing avocado or aloe vera. Now I don't have aloe vera in this recipe, but clearly I have avocado. I don't want you to be like me and learn the hard way. I remember years ago when I used like an avocado hair mask on my hair for the first time, and aloe vera as well. It happened on 2 separate occasions. I did not strain it, and I ended up with so many little pulp pieces in my hair. It was stuck forever, y'all. So please just make sure you strain it. You can find this bag that I use here linked to my Amazon storefront. If you check the caption, I link my Amazon storefront there. So make sure you add just a little bit of water to get the remaining mask out of the container, and then pour that into this cheesecloth bag. Mix it up until you get everything out, and then you want to strain it into your bowl. I'm curious to know though, have any of you watching this video ever experienced the pulp pieces getting stuck in your hair because you did not strain either your aloe vera or your avocado? Let me know in the comments, y'all, because it's a whole fight to get those little pieces out. I think I had to end up washing my hair like 3 or 4 times, over the course of a week just to get all of them out. Never again. So yes, this is the consistency that you are looking for. This is perfect. And you're just going to go ahead and mix everything up. And then you're just going to make sure you find a container to put this in. So I like to use this bottle right here. This bottle is great for easy application, and I just use a piping bag. So this is nothing but a piping bag. You know how they do like desserts. So I just put it in here with no problem without all the mess. Now these piping bags that I use, they are extra large because I use them for my business. So I just grab a few of them and always keep them here with me for my DIY treatments. So as you can see, I had some left over in that bag, but it's a huge piping bag. So I'll just add the rest later. So like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, this is part 2 of my wash day routine. So prior to this, I did a DIY hot oil treatment. And me personally, I do my hot oil treatments before I shampoo my hair. As I mentioned in the other video, it helps my hair to not dry out, and it just makes it easier to detangle, and it just shortens my wash day overall. But I do shampoo after the hot oil treatment. I make sure I go in with clean hair and scalp, and then I go in with my wide tooth comb and just make sure I don't have any tangles or anything. Like, I just want to make sure my hair is properly detangled before I apply this protein treatment. And the only time I use a comb in my hair is if my hair is damp or wet. Now y'all see this applicator bottle, right? I use this with all my DIYs. I love this bottle. It makes the whole application process so much easier and way less messy. But I will say, when you're recording videos, it's so hard. Like, I'm literally looking in the camera to make sure I'm not getting confused on where I'm placing the brush. And those who create content, you get it. So much work goes into recording and editing these videos, y'all. And one of the best ways that you can support content creators is by engaging with our videos. And that's anything from liking the video, subscribing to our channel, watching the entire video, right? So we can get our watch hours up. All of it plays an important role. Commenting is another big factor. So your feedback, your support is greatly appreciated for all content creators. So thank y'all in advance for supporting me and other content creators in that way. It makes a huge difference. Now, if you don't know me and you're new to this channel, and it's probably going to be a lot of you, I am all about holistic wellness. So skincare, hair care, oral care, the whole person, right? Emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically, and financially. In short, I aim to live my life with a holistic approach, and I encourage others to do the same. But the main reason why I am so big on DIY treatments and making holistic products as a whole for consumers, because I understand the impact that commercial brand products have on our health. Like truly understanding the ingredients that are in our daily products, our household products, our body care, our hair care, our oral care, right? Just having the awareness on what we're putting on our body and also in our bodies. And the reality is this: commercial brands use synthetic ingredients and all types of chemicals that negatively impact our health because those ingredients are cheap. Not only are they cheap, they extend the shelf life beyond what they need to be extended to begin with. And while the percentages for these ingredients, these toxic ingredients, may be at a small number, for example, the fragrance, the dyes, the parabens, the sulfates, the percentage may be small in your body wash, but then you need to think about your lotion. You need to think about your hair products. You need to think about the household products that we use to clean our homes with, right? The products that we use to wash our clothes with. This is why it affects your health, because we're using multiple products that contain these toxic ingredients. It's not that natural and raw ingredients don't work. It's the fact that they don't have the shelf life that these synthetic and toxic chemicals have. And these raw ingredients, natural ingredients, tend to be way more expensive than your synthetic ingredients. So when you think about commercial brands formulating mass quantities, they're not going to invest that kind of money into products for the number of people that they sell them to. But yeah, I'm going to be diving deeper into this series that I'm going to be starting, which is more so focused on different herbs, essential oils, carrier oils, superfoods, fruits, vegetables, etc. I'm going to be starting a series on breaking down all of these amazing things that we have to add to our lifestyle, to incorporate them in a way so that we can reap the full benefits of them. So if you're interested, make sure you subscribe. The series will begin in June. And I know I still need to finish part 3 on my journey from FBI agent to entrepreneur. So I will be getting that video uploaded soon. So make sure you subscribe if you're interested on part 3. I already have part 1 and part 2 up. And make sure y'all join me on my socials, especially Instagram. That's where I'm most active. I'm always sharing tips about our health, our hair, our skin, our oral health. So you can find the links for my socials below. But one protective style that I used to love installing so much were my Marley twists. And while they were convenient and they helped my hair grow, I did begin to notice that I started to experience some breakage more so at the roots of my hair in certain areas, right? So now I'm on the journey to repairing my hair. I am not wearing Marley twists, haven't worn them in over a year. And I'm just really trying to nurture and love on my natural hair. And don't get me wrong, I loved wearing my natural hair back then, but it was just more so the convenience and the versatile of installing Marley twists, right? I had a very active life as an FBI agent and trying to manage a whole business on the side. So it just became such a convenience for me, but I noticed that I started to neglect my hair without properly hydrating my hair while I had those twists installed. Sometimes I was leaving them in too long. So I now see how that affected my hair. So now I'm just being more intentional and just giving my hair the attention that it needs to thrive, taking my time doing these DIY treatments, hydrating and moisturizing my hair. And when it comes to protective styles, I'm focusing more on low manipulation protective styles. So not a whole lot of combing and brushing and pulling, but just styles that are going to help protect my hair and retain any hair growth. But this protein treatment had my hair really soft and bouncy. And just make sure you always follow up with the deep conditioner after any protein treatment. Thanks for watching, y'all. See you in the next video.